Another fire to clear all the cardboard and pallet material that's been arriving here at Rusty Love headquarters. This is a quick update for you chaps. I am chuffed to bits with today, because yesterday was an awful day, really awful. Lost my temper. It's just terrible. That cylinder head I've been grinding, well, Gavin and I were grinding, spent about 3 days on it. On the third evening I was on it here on my own. I was away with the fairies with my thoughts, carried on grinding until I found free air. I broke into the waterways, and unfortunately that cylinder head is now scrap. So onwards and upwards, you live and learn. So thankfully Chris from RRS Rolling Road has given us a head, and we'll take that to the specialist to fit the new valves that we want to use with the head, and we can carry on. So a few quid back, but a solution has been found. And Gavin and I were really struggling with Kate yesterday because we're cutting stuff out, and it can get really how do you call it, disheartening, and yeah, difficult. So today's been a different day. I walked to work via the canal towpath, and the fresh air, beautiful bloom starting, little bits of bloom, lots of ducks and geese mating along the way too, which was funny. It brightened my mood up. So today's been a completely different experience, and I'm walking back home, so I've also had a bit of a whiskey courtesy of Gav, which lightens the mood up. So I'm just going to quickly show you what we've been up to and all the stuff that's definitely accelerating. Thanks to Whitie today for coming over just off the cuff and digging in like a warrior with Gavin and I on just biting the bullet and ripping it off old rusty metal. So we've had the delivery from Express Panels, the big delivery we're waiting. There's another delivery coming on Monday for some more panels. We've bought a couple of tools that you might or might not have seen, and that's pretty much it. Also, thank you to Andy, Dent Man, for coming over and spending time here, just removing dents, and just being good company, really, with his tunes, listening to some beautiful music. I think I'm going to have to get one of those little Bluetooth speaker bass boxes. They're about 200, 250 quid, but it's lovely having nice tunes in here. And he's also got a subscription to YouTube where you don't see any ads. You pay like 14, 15 quid a month. No ads, so you put your music on YouTube and you can play entire albums for as long as you like, just through your phone. I mean, I do it here with YouTube. I listen to tunes, but you know, the speaker on the phone isn't exactly doesn't cut through the noise we make. So I'm going to show you some of this stuff, guys. Here we go. There we are. Okay, so this is one of the floor panels that you've probably seen at some point. I want to thank Express Panels, who are they're not express, but the quality is beautiful and the service and professionalism is awesome. So that's one of the toe boards. Okay, so that's basically where the tips of your feet go onto. So that sort of sits like that. And this mates along with this panel point. I'm not too sure where, but yeah, I think it's up here at the front. Something like that. All right, that's the inner seal. We asked them to provide it with these bits that are welded on, spot welded, from Express Panels. So that's inner and outer seal next to it. There we go. And that's the A-post, one of the A-posts. This is a significant bit, this is. Let me see how it goes. There we go. So that is the, yeah, that's the driver's side basically. No, the near side. That's the inner A-post panel. And here's various bits we've been cutting off Kate. Also got a couple of these from Express Panels. I think they call them outriggers. And we've been saving bits off Kate's insides. So when it comes time for fabrication and putting bits back together, we've got them. This is one of the old door posts. So this is something we're going to have to possibly dismantle and reuse part of the inside, because these don't come pre-drilled, as you can see, and it's only a single skin, so it's not going to be strong enough. These are some of the bits of critical components that we need to try and help us put the thing back together again and fabricate bits that we need. Some of the other purchases, that's a little engine block there, and got our pistons, our connecting rods. Bought a lovely old flywheel, but oh yeah, the flywheel's beautiful. It's from Turbo Sport, heavily lightened. I think it's possibly anyway, it's a nice bit of kit. Whitie pointed out that the paddle clutch I've bought is not the right one for our 4-speed gearbox. This is possibly for a Type 9. I don't particularly want the Type 9 gearbox, so that was another problem that showed today. I'm massing all these bits here, still waiting for the crank pulley to take all of the rotating and reciprocating assembly to be dynamically lightened and balanced. Now this, Ken Root, don't know if you're watching this, mate, but you suggested I bought a pair of these about a year ago. This is a shrinker, that's the stretcher, and that's a shrinker, okay. Basically, this operating lever here, you push it down like a pumping action. This mounts onto your vise, and you can feed a sheet of steel in this, and when you repeatedly pump that, this will stretch little bit by bit. It's like teeth coming in and out, and it stretches your material, and you can get some really nice curves on metal, stretching and curving metal. It's beautiful. And that's from Frost, I believe, in the UK, or Eastwood in America. There we go. But the one stretches the metal and the other one shrinks it. And the other bit of kit we bought is this. What's it called again? It's what is it again? Well, it's called a sheet metal machine. I think it's also known as a pan and box folder, I believe. Chuffed with this bit of kit. It's got 3 different functions. One of it is a guillotine, so it will cut 1 millimeter sheet steel. This device here, this crank lever, so this operates basically the whole lot. So this will cut up to about 76 centimeters, so you can feed a piece of steel and have a beautiful straight cut. This section here, so that's the cutting down there. Up here is the folding section. So this will fold, it says up to 1 millimeter, but Gavin and I tried it earlier on with a 2 millimeter piece. I don't think it's this one. Oh, it could be this one. A 2 mil piece of steel, and it did it. Although I wouldn't recommend it because it's overpowering the machine. But this will basically give you up to 90-degree angle on your metal, a fold. And then up here is the rollers. This will roll metal. So you feed your sheet through here, and you have adjusters on each side that make this roller, third roller, go up or down, and that's basically the radius you get on your fold. And you can create a cylinder with this. Again, it's only 1 mil, so it's nice for what we're doing. It's not professional, but it's good hobbyist stuff. And there's Kate. Kate's missing a lot of her ribs, or whatever you want to call it. Particularly this area here is quite difficult because there's not 1, not 2, There's 3 or 4 or 5 parts that you need to get right here, and they're not just straight bits. They're different. They've got different shapes, and yeah, that's a bit daunting. This is what was causing all the upset yesterday, but yeah, we're just soldiering through now, just removing more and more metal. But having someone that knows what they're doing and does this on a day-to-day basis, and having confidence definitely helped. Whitie, that is. Thank you, Whitie, if you're watching this, buddy. So we are working towards fitting as little of the floor as we can get away with, because we don't want to have to undo all the seams here and lift that rib. The quality of the metal, sort of, it's basically up to here that you get the grated cheese or whatever it's called pattern. But we're just going to have to build this up, fill the panel up here with the floor. So we've got a whole floor, but we don't really need this. This just needs a patch here, a good patch, but the rest of it is intact, top and underneath. Seals, front seals come out, well, in the seal as well there. So yeah, we're sort of, this is the area that we're looking at now. Thanks to Tony for building this jig, which has really helped. We did spend a few hours lining up the new bonnet, which is the bulging bonnet with both wings and both doors. So there is some issue with the lining up with the seals, especially on that side. But we've kind of roundabout way found where the issues lie, and we just have to go ahead with it now, really, and keep measuring, but also keep just forging ahead. So there we go. That's Kate. And we've also got our Classic Carbs banner. Is that showing upside down or inside down? That's showing. There we go. Yeah, that was Andy's idea, and a lady called Rachel on Upwork did all the design for us. Well, which is pretty much the logo of our business, which is the sponsor of the videos, and we've put Home of Rusty Love on it. And Gavin and I were abseiling, trying to put it on as good as we could. And one of them is also potentially going to be outside the building, and at the bottom we're going to also add a sign that says small parts bead blasting service available as well, so we can utilize a bead blaster over there. And oh yeah, I've got some more panels. Here are some more toe boards. Rear, this is the rear lower side. That's the arch repair, rear arch repair panel. That's the other A-post. And that's the other arch repair panel there, again from Express Panels. Anything else? Yeah, just loads of bits and pieces. There's one more thing, I'm sure. Oh yeah, we've got a new workbench. It's the dog's danglies. This is beautiful angle iron. Right, it's made with angle iron, and then it's got these massive chunks of wood on it, and it's the nicest workbench I've had to date. Well, that one's nice as well. That one's been very good for many years, but now that's fully occupied with the sheet metal thing. So yeah, new workbench. That's pretty much it, I think. I'm going to get back to my fire ski. So chaps, I just thought I'd do a little update, because we've gone a bit quiet on YouTube, because spending too much time thinking about things and talking about things and not doing so. It has changed now, where we're not doing as many videos or any videos, but we are getting on with work, because a lot of you have been moaning about the fact that we kept talking about doing things and never did anything. So there we have it. And yeah, we've got stickers, guys, if any of you fancy the Rusty Love logo, which choose this one. And we've also got our sponsor, which is classiccarbs.co.uk for Weber and Dellorto carburettors and parts. Why not, eh? Started to remember now. I've got to mention it because it makes a difference. And next update, we've got a bit of engine building stuff on the side, videos, and we've also got another one. What is it? I can't remember. It's like we're building these videos on the side to finish the job and then publish it. You know what I mean? So it's a more satisfying watch for you. So engine things on my mind, and also we're getting on with the cake now, and that's about it, I think. We still haven't touched Donna, the Mark 1 Capri donor car. She's just there. I guess it's not time yet to utilize her. So thanks for watching us, dudes. It's important that you guys are watching. Give us a comment or a like or a share if you think anyone else might enjoy this channel. And Gav suggested that we do a live to celebrate our 100th video. I think we're at 98 now, maybe. So maybe we do a live to celebrate our 100th. I know some of you guys have said you like our live videos, our live streams. We're not too sure what content to focus on for it. And I said an engine start, but I don't think this engine's going to be ready in time for that. So let us know in the comments. And also, guys, we've got our email address. I'll put it below in the description. If any of you want to share anything with us, photos, memories, ideas, if you've got any services you can offer for this sort of thing, let us know. And as I said, thank you very much to all of you guys, because some of you make a massive difference to things, not just forward for the channel, but just making the whole thing worthwhile. Because obviously it's great to have a nice car, but it's also great to have nice people and nice memories and nice experiences. So yeah, leave us a comment, guys, and thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, although there's not really much going on to subscribe to other than me talking on this video, but Kate is having things happen to her. So oh, also the leaf springs, we're going to drop down about 4 inches, guys, so she's going to be very low in the back, maybe too low. I've sent the springs out to be to a spring specialist here in Dilleston, West Midlands, England, to have the springs decampered a bit, 1 inch. I've also got 2-inch lowering blocks on it, plus we might get another inch because we've swapped from multi-leaf springs to single, so she's going to be very low. Choice of wheels is probably going to be a mini light copy, gold mini light copy. I don't like low profile tyres, so she's probably going to have standard profile tyre, but it's going to be wider, and she's going to look really, really sexy when she's done. Really sexy when she's done. You guys are going to be drooling. And whatever, man, hope you're enjoying whatever you're up to this evening or this morning. And as I said, I'll put an email with our, I'll put a link with our email. Send us an email if you want to send us any of your photos, your projects, what you're getting up to. Thanks, guys, and have a good night, and see you again. Bye.